Hello guys, how are you? A simple update on the MiG-29 from Great Walls Hobby in a scale of 1/48 for the group build hosted by Ian, aka UKSCALEMODELER. I worked on the cockpit today, as I always do. Found some difficulties on it, mainly because I'm getting old, and that's official. What I in a relatively recent past done just without this and then with this, had to finish it with this, which it's kinda, you know, you think that you have always 25, and when I was young someone told me I was going to live forever. Turns out that SLB was lying, and I'm getting old. What I've done on the kit right now is this. Well, right now I worked on the seat, pilot seat, and on cockpit walls, as you can see here also. Just curiosity, this is here is 1 piece, 2 and 3, which gives the model some good detail on lateral sidewalls of the cockpit. Here, well, it's not the best. I still have to sand it a bit here on top, as you can see. And the PE set after primed and painted on the base color of the cockpit, which is this pale gray, light blue, as also here the instrument panel, as you can see also. All this has a terrific and tremendous level of detail, so I now have to detail painting it, the buttons and knobs, and the sectors of the panel, the instrument panel, even the pilot joystick is very well detailed on this one. I had to start to do something, and as always, you just have to start from the beginning. So right now, as you can see, not too much to share with you, but for a guy who didn't even started anything, not bad for a day's work. So I'm not working on photo etch set. For me, those PE, NASA, Formula 1 sets for me are quite exhaustive. I don't see, well, maybe you are going to point your finger at me, probably, but I don't see, the older I get, the simple build I try to obtain. If a kit for me is good as it is out of the box, well, I'm going to get that, and I'm going to appreciate that more than those sets with photo edge detailed, and however, you cannot deny those extras if you want to do a top of the eye just build, and if you really want to pay or to get your attention to a cockpit or to an external set or to a landing gear overall, you know. So right now the kit is like this. I have built the pilot seat, the command, the joystick. Right now I don't remember that, and the cockpit walls. And now I will dedicate myself to paint details, buttons, knobs, and all those small details that drives you crazy. So one thing I want to share with you, on my first update video, when I say that I'm going to build the Great Walls Hobby MiG-29, a subscriber named MCAver75 told me that each time I did a video, he watched the kit behind me, and he was at the point of contacting me and asking if I wanted to do a Peruvian MiG-29. Yes, you've heard it right, a Peruvian MiG-29. But since I started it, he was kindly getting for me decal set for the Peruvian one, and from a company which belongs to a friend of him. And I usually don't do that kind of stuff, but I went to the internet, I checked out the Peruvian MiG-29, and I found this one, which I thought, wow, beautiful. And the company was, I'm reading because this was Antarchy Models, and apparently they make decal sets for all Peruvian MiG-29s, as long as and some resin sets for some modifications, sensors that the Peruvian specifically has. And I said, hey, why not? The blue and the gray and those tones are very beautiful, so why not? So I'm not sure if I'm making this a Russian. It's a MiG-29, and if it turns out to be a Peruvian one, why not? Okay, so guys, this is the work I've done so far. Not too much, but I just wanted to say this to you. Check on Facebook, Antarchy Models. It's interesting. It's interesting. I usually I don't do this, but it's interesting. Antarchy Models. And then he recommended me also to check for Amaru Tincopa, which is the name of his friend and the work he does. So it was interesting to see. So if anything I do in the future, I'll post a video, first pictures on Facebook on the group build, and then the video. And I hope you enjoyed this one. Keep modeling, always with a smile, okay? Weather is cold, but yeah, it's sunny. I don't know why I complain so much, right? So see you soon, and all the best to you, okay? See ya.